Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video the 3690 is heading on up the road. Heel of the hunt, the story behind the headline and the thumbnail. Most of you will remember the 3690 broke the front pulley off the crankshaft. The front pulley come off the crankshaft, had been welded on it before we bought it. We knew it was welded, and the weld failed and the front pulley come off last summer. We're looking at getting it done and do it here, or what we do with it. So anyways, me and Lee decided that he'd take it and we'd rebuild the engine. So she's going for a full rebuild. He can get me a new crankshaft, £1,500 for a brand new crankshaft if it needs it. We're going to see if the crankshaft, maybe it'll machine nice and there won't be any wear on it, or it may be wore out and need redoing. So, but the heel of the hunt is the 3690 is heading up to Lee. Lee isn't with us full time anymore and hasn't been with us part time for the last, it must be nearly 2 months now, as he's busy on his own place. He's his own things going on. But he said he'd take the 3690 up to his own place and he'd strip her, get the engine brought into his man, and we'd get the engine rebuilt, redone, and then back down the road. That'd be the plan. So the lorry is coming in the morning to pick up the tractor, so I'm going to get the 3690 pulled out, get the panels put back on it, make sure I've everything there, leave a camera and batteries in it, because Lee said he'd do a bit of filming when he's at it, just to show the bits and bobs that's in it. The decision was, do we do it ourselves? Do I send it to Lee? If I do it ourselves, it's like the 3095 in the shed. It's just not going to get done in any reasonable time frame. So I was like, right, just send it to Lee. It'll cost me a bit more, but I'll have it done. It'll be done right, and I'll have it a hell of a lot quicker than if we try doing it ourselves. Gotta go move a lot of bits and get the 3690 out of the shed. And here she is. I think all the tires are still hard on it. I can't get to the dead man's. Have to go climbing. Oh, the dead man's was left on her. That's not a good sign. She may not start. She may not. Interesting point. If anyone knows where I can get a top one of these, let me know. Well, actually, Lee might be having a go at fixing this one. She's well rotted along the top. Now, one of it, here are the peacocks. And one of the things though, 3690s, you had the older version had the exhaust on the left hand side. Newer version with a bigger engine had the exhaust on the right hand side. Mine's the newer version. So you can see the end of the crankshaft there. So she's the bit broke off. So the tractor will start and run. You just don't want to be running it too long, because the front pulley is what comes out of the crankshaft and provides power through the belts to your fan to cool the tractor, and to your alternator and to your aircon. That's what it is for. So hopefully she starts. She's a little bit dusty because she's been sitting at the end of the shed. This is our front pulley. So she's actually could have knocked a piece out of that there. Now whether that happened when it broke or whether that was already gone, but you can see the slobbering someone done before us. Now we bought it with it like that. We knew that this was an issue because of Father Phil's old one. Father Phil had one of these in the early 2000s, and the crankshaft pulley, the front pulley, come loose on him 3 times. The third time they that would not come loose on his again, but his tractor ended up getting scrapped, which shouldn't have happened, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. But this one, when we bought it, first thing we checked was front pulley, and she's all this lobbly welded. So we'll have to wait and see what can be done with it. That will be up to Lee and his man, see whether it's a re-engineering or whether it's just pulling new crankshaft. And because we're going to be going through the effort of maybe a new crankshaft and doing that, we're going to just redo the whole engine. So whatever it needs, it might just need a honing in a few bits, or it might need a lot. Now the tractor only has 9,000 hours on it. It's 9,000. It's getting a bit dark for this, so it is. I have to pull out the phone camera again. I bought with 8,900 hours on the clock. It now has 9,650, so we've put 700 hours on it. Most of them hours would have been put on with the Lemken Harrow, because I done quite a bit with that. This tractor really hasn't been used in quite some time, because it's just one issue after another that just seem to never be getting fixed. The last big issue we fixed was we put the new Dramone pickup hitch on it, and we fixed the oil leak, which was the cross shaft seal. So let's see, is she going to start? I think a couple of months since she was started, but she should fire. She should fire. Yeah. Not a bit of bother to her. Not a bit of bother to her. So anyways, we just want to take her out of the shed and bring her up to the yard just so I can get the bonnets put back on it. He wants to have the bonnets on it. So the lights on the dash are on because we have no alternator because of the front pulley. In the space for a couple of weeks, you'll be able to get her back to full health and get her back working. Well, slowly but surely, I'm getting jobs I want to do. The Dramone hitch and the oil leaks was one of the biggest ones. Now we have a new issue, we get that sorted. When that is sorted, then it's that top panel and the cab. The cab is quite rough, particularly on that side. It's quite rough. And I want to try and get that sorted. We may actually have a cab where I think Father Phil has organised the cab, to be honest, I'm not sure. But I just want to be able to get back using this tractor because it's a very usable tractor. Plenty of power, and it's just, I actually quite like it for baling because it has plenty of power and it has quite a nice lock on it. It's quite a nice lock and circle in comparison to the 7618 or the 6499. Still no bother getting her started anyways. Just have to get the camera and some batteries and the panels. Here, the peacocks. So one of the other jobs that we'll be doing with this while she is away getting the engine done is we're going to be putting a set of front links on her. I've getting a brand new set of front links to go on the tractor. I just going to make a savage job of her. Now, possibility of putting a front PTO on it, it just depends on whether they have one that fits. If they don't, they don't. If they do, we'll stick one in. I'm not over bothered about front PTO on the tractor because I will not be putting on the butterflies, even though I know you can go watch Alwyn Young Ramon with his 3695 with butterflies on it, but I don't intend on running this. It's just a thing of, if it can be done, we will do it just to have it. But that would be it. Yes, we'll go for tea. I'll go pull the panels out of the workshop. They were just taken off it when the front pulley went so they could examine it. But yeah, I just really want to get this tractor back in action, back in the videos. Some of my best viewed videos and some of the best fun is when that tractor's on the go. She's just want my tractor back. It's not a lot to ask for, is it? Just look how beautiful it is. Oh, I miss being able to work it. And there she goes. So, fingers crossed. Well, there's no reason, but she should come back in one piece. And that's it. That's the 3690 out to the gap. I really love that tractor. Ah, look at this. Look at the pets. Yes, Phil and Lil. So these are the two triplets you may remember. Yes, ye pair of scallywags. Liv likes to let them out to go for a gander with her when she's feeding. But anyways, that's the 3690. Left the yard. She's on up for Lee. So we'll find out from Lee as we go on, see what he's going to do, what needs doing and all of that. The cameras are there. So yes, Phil. Yes. So we'll see. He'll let us know and he'll film as he does it. And yeah, there's not much more to say. It's just looking forward to getting it back, and she's only gone. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think at 9,600 hours there'll be a lot of work to be done, or do you think it should be pretty straightforward, not a lot to do? It's going to be interesting to see what way the engine is now. She has lots of power. We tested her before on the pull at 184 horses without pushing her, so I like to think there's not a lot there, but not a lot there wrong. But look, we'll find out. So anyways, look, I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That's it from me and the goats. Bah. Bah. Good luck.